Let me welcome everybody to the Future Trends Forum. We're taking a look at what you see coming up over the next 8-10 months. Where you think educational technology, education is going. What do you see as the big technological change that's happening at your institution where you are?
In terms of the IT world, there's been always kind of a pulse between a switch between centralization, decentralization.
I talk with institutions, consortia around the world, understanding of OE 2020, what we're trying to accomplish.
Celia is on video. Can we bring her up? Oh,
can you hear me?
Hello, Celia.
I am in Keene, New Hampshire, so it's another New Englander heard from.
Hey.
Our existence, a lot depends on my ability to raise money and foundation supporting us, and we're grateful that they do.
See, I think we've got Vicky who's coming to us from Oregon.
I hear free, and the first thing I think is it's free-ish, right? It's maybe free tuition, but not fees, maybe not textbooks.
Well, I think the biggest trend, and the one that I'm kind of fascinated by right now, is kind of this idea of the future of work. So we have seen credential inflation over the last couple of decades.
I tend to study the kind of human side of cybersecurity.
Perhaps the best thing to do with security is to significantly change our views of privacy and what needs to be protected versus what doesn't.
Part of the way this hype goes is happening now and then, which is you say, look at this demo. No one was ever able to do that before. We must be really close to something big.
Is it possible that events will follow a trend until a certain point in which major state change occurs, e.g. climate change?
It's when the economy slumps. For many people, the opportunity cost of an education goes down.
This is from Jim Holton, who wants to know great question. Where do community colleges fit in regarding online learning? I'm very, very pleased to have Sachin here. The question is, where are you seeing innovative opportunities in this? In healthcare?
Yeah, healthcare is the classic area where the science of decision making is advancing.
Let me thank everybody. It's hard in the first day of a year, the first week of a year, to look ahead to the end of it. It's always an honor and privilege to be with you, to be able to think about this way, to think hard of the future of education.